Israel is using facial recognition technology to scan Palestinians' faces without their knowledge and block their movements. Amnesty International says Israel uses the system to automate apartheid against Palestinians. The facial recognition system is called Red Wolf. Cameras scan Palestinians' faces as they walk through certain areas. An AI system then uses a color code to tell soldiers whether to arrest, question, or let the person go. If a Palestinian's face isn't already on record, they can be denied passage through their own city. Amnesty says it's been deployed in at least 2 cities, including occupied East Jerusalem. Israel has been installing more cameras in East Jerusalem since 2021. Amnesty says in some areas there are cameras every 15 feet. Red Wolf is also being used in the occupied West Bank city of Hebron, where tens of thousands of Palestinians are surrounded by about 800 Israeli settlers. They already face restrictions on movement and attacks by Israeli settlers. Red Wolf is just one way Israel uses technology to enforce its military occupation and restriction of movement against Palestinians. There are at least 21 staffed Israeli military checkpoints in Hebron. Some have cameras that scan Palestinians' faces before they even present IDs. Streets in Hebron are lined with cameras and surveillance towers that monitor Palestinians and feed into a CCTV system, which Israel calls a smart city program.
And it's very scary because I think about soldiers' generation to come, this kind of technology would make a sustainable occupation.
An ex-Israeli soldier told the Washington Post that cameras can sometimes spy into people's homes.
For the Palestinians, it is kind of violating our privacy. Nobody likes to be watched all the time.
Israel gets advanced AI tools created by Google and Amazon through a $1.2 billion deal called Project Nimbus. Google engineers say it could be giving Israel's military access to facial tracking and other tools to unlawfully monitor Palestinians. Israel's military also has a massive database called Wolfpack. It has photos, addresses, family history, and other information about almost every Palestinian in the occupied West Bank. The database only includes Palestinians, not Israeli settlers. Israeli soldiers also use the Blue Wolf program, a phone app that takes photos of Palestinians and matches them to the database using facial recognition. Israeli soldiers have been filmed raiding Palestinian houses at night and forcing people, including children, to pose for photos for the database. Soldiers reportedly treat it like a game and compete for prizes over who can take the most photos. In 2022, Israel also installed a remote-controlled gun that fires rubber bullets, tear gas, and stun grenades at least 1 checkpoint in Hebron. That's all on top of the over 700 checkpoints and barriers Israel has put up to block Palestinian movement in the occupied territories. Amnesty says Israel's use of AI against Palestinians is yet another example of how facial recognition tech is incompatible with human rights.